I want to ask a question pertaining to all this. Being that we know how these cops be acting over the years, time and time again, why is it that we always feed into the trap, the bullshit?
As a young boy.
Like, you already know how niggas is gonna get down.
But that's
But the thing is, that's what happens when
That's
you're young.
Tekashi crew.
How many of us have done crazy shit?
Young boys
while we're
always
young?
want to test.
From everything
They
from
always
jumping
But
out
who
of
said that was
cabs.
a trap? If you
all
talk,
done
No,
shit
I'm
like
not
that.
talking about his specific
Paul,
situation.
chill
I'm
out,
just
man.
talking
Chill out. You
about.
can't be confessing.
I'm just talking about like when the cops tell you, "Yo, pull over." You know what I'm saying? Or the cops say, "Hey," they start frisking you. You know what I mean? And you talking back and what I do and all this shit and all that. Like,
you
just
can do that.
Nah, it
Some
depends.
people-
It depends on how you do it.
some people care about
Yeah, you can do
pride.
that.
Some people care about pride more than their life.
right,
And
right.
if you have to be subjective and you feel like, I lost my manhood over that,
Right.
then you shouldn't be driving or in that situation in the first place. Because at the end of the day, yeah, I may be y'all. Everybody on here know how I drive. I get upset but if a cop pull me over, I definitely abide by the rules because I don't want to give them no inclination of anything.
Right.
So yes, officer, the
So you
most that
telling me
I'll
you
ask
have
them.
Nah,
See, the
bro.
thing
You got
about
road
it-
rage for everybody but the cops.
See, the thing about
The
it,
most
bro,
I'll ask
because
them is
if
why.
if you know,
Is if
Fam,
if,
if you
if
know
I
the
ask
law-
them why did you
Right.
pull me over, officer? Is there
Right.
a reason why? But I'm not yo. What the fuck you doing, yo? I ain't do nothing. I ain't.
Yeah,
do-
that's what I'm.
Yes,
That,
me.
all that extra shit.
Yes.
Nah, you know what it is? It's messed up.
You know what I
because
mean?
if a white person does,
yo,
does the same
if
thing,
you know the law,
it's like
then you
we get
can
over-
say
we
whatever
get,
you
we get
want.
away with it. And
Yeah,
it's-
but you're gonna yo, Brad, you're right about that. But you're gonna antagonize them when you do that, and
You
you are
are-
never gonna be.
No.
Is it
Bro,
at the end of the day? Is it worth
like
it?
it happened,
End of it.
like
No,
it
it's
happened
not.
to
It's
me.
not worth it. To be honest,
It's not worth it. Live to
not.
see another day. That should be
Son,
a
it, can,
Charging.
it could work for you and it cannot work for you.
Oh
It
well.
could.
Can't have both of them dead at the same time.
I was fortunate it worked for me. I had 6 cops surrounding my Jeep and right in front of Kenny old building. And I told
what you was
them
doing?
off. Nothing. As a matter of fact, I was pulling down 18th. And Rudy was in a cab, and he just so happened to pull up next to me and was talking to me through the window. The cops told him to pull off and told me to pull over. Mind you, I'm already close to the curb. So they asked me for my license, my license and my registration and all that. I give it to the dude. Dude is like, this is not the same name on the license because the car was in my wife's name at the time. I'm like, yo, bro, if you read the last name, it's the same name. So he started giving me attitude. 2 other cops is flashing a flashlight in my car, and I'm looking at them. I'm telling them, yo, why are you flashing your light in my car? You got no reason to search my car to look in my vehicle. Now,
Oh, you
mind
one of
you, I
those
didn't step out the car in no time because I'm not giving them no justification to do anything further than what's going on beyond my window. But I'm telling them off. Like, you ain't gonna tell me that you have the right to do anything that you're doing to me right now. I wasn't in the middle of the road. I wasn't blocking traffic. So what did you make me pull over for?
Right.
Yeah, I hear you. You're right. You're right to stand up for yourself. But you could aggravate them. You don't know if it'll be that one day that the cop is like, "What he said?" You know, like
right.
what? You know,
the thing about this whole scenario is that they say we perish because of lack of knowledge, and we got to realize we have rights, and there's certain things that you can do that cops have to abide by. Like, you can record them.
Cops don't gotta abide by nothing.
No, listen.
Like,
listen.
matter of fact,
the thing is, they
hold up. Matter of fact, when the cop pulled me over, I couldn't find my registration. And you know what I told the cop? Just look at the VIN number on the dashboard, B. Like, there's nothing you can tell me after that. All you could do is punch in the numbers and see that the vehicle is registered to me.
No, but
you can't say nothing after that.
And that's exactly what Brad is saying. But what I'm saying also, police use their power. Why? Because it's stereotype. It's everything. For example, I got pulled over a couple days ago, right? Every car is flying, every car is speeding. He decides to pull me over. So obviously, I know the rules. I wind down both windows, put my hand on the steering wheel, right? And when he comes up, I turn off the car. So he comes up, he goes, license and registration. I don't have to ask him why he pulled me over because he's gonna come up with something. So
yeah.
I gave him the. You're supposed to give him your license and your PBA card, right? So I gave him both. Once they see that, he already know he has to give you that courtesy. So then he says
He doesn't have to give you the courtesy.
If he wants to be a dweeb, of course.
I'm telling you, there are rules and laws that they have to abide by.
Right.
If they break
give you the courtesy though.
Right. If they break it, then it's you could take it further if you want. I'm just letting you know. So I gave him both. Then he goes, okay, I'm pulling you over because you're tints. First it was speeding because I already see why he was pulling me over. Now because I gave him the card.
He trying to find another excuse.
Right. So I just, it's sometimes you just gotta chill. You don't have to always respond. Right. So you can chill. He said, all right, just give me a second. I have a recorder on my dash. He saw that also because my mask was there. So I took my mask off, put it on. So he sees the recorder. He goes, oh, you don't have to do that. I was like, no, it's Corona going on out here. You know what I mean? He don't have a mask on. Right. He goes back to the car, opens the door, comes right back in like 2 minutes and go, just have a good day. So you understand? It's there are
no, but it's also your body language though.
But bro, it's a vibe. You gotta feel a vibe of what's going on.
You know what's crazy though? It shouldn't have to. But see, the thing is, it shouldn't have to be any of that. I shouldn't have to act a certain way for him not to.
I'm so glad you said you shouldn't.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Fucked up for
us.
Right, you know that, but that's not reality.
That's not reality.
But the thing is, that's what makes it fucked up for us because we don't know how to react. We react the right way, we still get shot. We react the wrong way, we still get shot.
Tell me an incident where they act the right way, where we act the right way and still got shot.
Yo, he was
jogging. No.
There's
bad times.
Hey, what are you talking about?
No, I'm asking. Tell me an incident where we act
when they came into his house. That dude.
Wait, no. What's the dude that?
Remember the girl went into
no, forget about that.
The cop that broke into. Thought she was in her house.
Wrong house. Yeah.
Or what was he doing wrong?
The white female cop.
Yeah, right? What was he doing wrong, man?
But I'm talking about acting. I'm not talking about in an incident or situation. I'm talking about when something goes down and acting, like say getting pulled over and we're reacting the right way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
about. Is it Philando Castro? What was his name?
Well, yeah, the dude that had his girl and his kid in the back of the car.
In his car. Yes, the kid was in
the passenger side, and he got shot. He didn't do anything.
I think he had his gun. He had the license for it.
He told them.
He wasn't driving. He didn't pull it out. Nothing.
Right, but the thing is,
what did he do wrong?
He had his gun.
No.
He had his gun.
No, he didn't do nothing wrong, though.
No, that's not wrong.
So I asked you what he did wrong.
I'm asking you if you saw that video. Like what the cop did is totally wrong. But they were screaming on the cop. You understand?
No, they was not. They didn't scream until that he shot him, and she was like, "Oh my God, you shot him!"
No, she was
right. That's when she started screaming.
They were saying, "Yo, I have a gun." And
they did not scream at all. They was talking to him regular, and after she shot him is when the screaming started.
Pull up the video.
Yeah.
There's a video on it. Pull it up.
May, you never admit when you wrong.
All I ask,
you got that video?
All I'm asking.
What's your point, May? What's your point?
Show me an incident where we acted right and still got hurt.
What? Are you fucking kidding me, May? Where do you live, May? Where do you live, May? Where do you fucking live?
I'm not talking about.
He's talking about like if you get pulled over.
If you get pulled over and you act the right way.
He wants to know.
Most of those charges where they get shot up in the car, they are complying with the officer, and now it's just being on video. No. If you look him up,
I'm gonna find this video. I saw this video where this guy was just hold on. I'm gonna find the video and play it. Where this guy was talking to, I don't know if y'all seen it. He got pulled over. He knew his rights, but he started videotaping everything, right? And then basically the cop was talking to a male cop, and then the male cop went to the car, and the female cop came up to him, was asking him, and he was compliant. And then he told him, "No, I'm not gonna do that." And he said, "I have a gun in the car, but it's in the trunk." She took the gun out and started aggressing him. So he did everything right, but it still was going into a whole different direction.
It was. You could see it was escalated. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything wrong. And
I'm not saying he do anything wrong. I said act right. I'm saying
what is act right to you?
I'm saying there are ways.
Dream, what happened? What happened? Dream, what happened in that scenario?
Listen to what you just said earlier.
He didn't get killed though. He didn't get killed. But
listen to what Driss said. Driss said he drives and have road rage. But when a cop comes, he knows how to act. You understand what I'm saying?
I know not to be in a conflicting manner with the police.
So why?
Well, that's what he's saying.
So that's what I'm saying.
What Jay is saying.
So
act like you.
No, but he's saying how many times people are in agreement with the cops and they get shot up. And he's
all
the time.
No.
What he's trying to say? What scenario was? What scenario did everybody act like Hakeem and then they still got shot?
That's all I want to know.
What scenario?
Philando Castro.
How? Play the tape.
What was the scenario?
Play the tape.
Play it.
Let's see if we can find that right now.
Play the tape. It's messed up what they did, but it escalated.
He's not agreeing with the cop.
Once they shot him, she was like, "Oh my God, you shot him!" But
they didn't just shot him. They stereotyped
if I got a gun,
they stereotyped
I'm gonna tell the first thing I'm gonna tell the cop.
That's
Look,
it.
I have a gun in the car. I'm gonna keep my hands up.
That's
forever.
it. That's it.
Forever.
That's it.
Please play the video.
The man
I'm not trying to do nothing
Which video?
I'm gonna be the biggest dummy for the cop.
Yo,
I got you. I got it right here.
Having a gun in the car.
Especially
you know why they are.
Send it to
You
Dream.
know why they are.
You put it in the chat?
And again,